Introduction to Networking, CCNA 1 version 7.2 Skills Final Revision C. Cabling, IP addressing, basic IP addressing. Your job is to configure the proper cabling and IP addresses for the router, switches, and PCs to support the design. No configuration is needed on the hubs or in the cloud. Okay, this is the hub or cloud. Your IP addressing should allocate the minimum number of addresses to support the needs of each LAN. Some of the IP addresses have already been entered in the chart and may be used to verify that you have subnet the rest properly. Network assignment, number of hosts, address allocation, the prefix, CIDR, subnet address, first host, last host, broadcast, subnet mask. Okay, you will complete this table and do not erase the starting configurations on devices. Phase 2, cabling, do before configuration, should be 16% if correct. Select the proper Ethernet cable type to go between workstations, switches, routers, and hubs. There are very light lines in the diagram to show where the connection should be made. These are not the cables, they merely indicate the path you should follow when making your connections. Make connections to the specific ports as indicated by numbers next to devices on the diagram. There are 5 places that require crossover cables. Okay, 5 crossover cables. No cabling is required in the bottom PCs. Okay, no cables for these PCs. If you need to remove a cable, you may need to select different places along the cable length to get away from the hollow surrounding network devices. Use save as to save your packet tracer under a new file name. Okay, and go to connections. Use copper straight through from switch to PC, 5.1 to PC, 5.1 to PC, 2.1 to PC, cross a straight through cable from fast Ethernet 00 on router to 7.1 on switch. And from Ethernet 010 on router 010 on router to switch fast Ethernet 1.1 from router fast Ethernet 0.1 to switch fast Ethernet 1.1 from fast Ethernet 2.1 to PC and from hub fast Ethernet 1 to PC. Okay, and crossover cables should be 5. The first, fast Ethernet 1.1 on this switch to fast Ethernet 4.1 on this another switch. Okay, the second crossover from this router 0.1 to the PC. The third will be from this router Ethernet 0.0.0 to the another router fast Ethernet 0.0. Okay, this connection. and from another crossover, the fourth crossover cable from Ethernet 0 to 0 to the laptop, and between switch and hub, fast Ethernet 3.1 to the hub, fast Ethernet 0. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cables, crossover cables. I got 15%. Okay, don't worry, 15%. TCP UDP port configuration. The PCs within the box are to evaluate TCP UDP port numbers for various applications. Each workstation's IP address will need to be configured with the first two octets equal 11 and the last two octets being the port numbers for the indicated protocols. The subnet mask, default gateway, and DNS server may be left blank as they are not great. Example, if protocol 1 is port 55 and protocol 2 is port 175, the IP address should be 11.55.175. Okay, go to the first PC, telnet DNS. The IP address 11 telnet 23 DNS 53. Okay, close. The second HTTP import 11 HTTP 80 POP and 110 for POP. Okay, third PC 11 FTP control and FTP data. Okay, control is 21, that data is 20. Okay, very good. Turning on for control and 20 for data. This another PC, the fourth PC, will use SNMP and SSH 161 and 22. And the last PC, SMTP and NTP 1125 and 123. 1125 and 123. Okay. Okay, now host configuration. Configure all workstations with their appropriate IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, and DNS server. The default gateway should be the first usable address in the IP range. Okay, the first for the default gateway. All other addresses are your choice. Okay, and first complete this table. Control C to copy this. Open a text processor. Paste. Okay, from this base IP address and subnet mask, create two subnets. Start with the higher number, subnet address, the prefix for 75 should be 25. Okay, this permit 126 hosts. The first host is 1, the last host is 126, the broadcast 127, subnet mask 255, 255, 255, 128. That is this prefix. The next network should be 10, 10, 10, 128 for 25 hosts. So the prefix should be 27. That permits 30 hosts. The first is .129. The last host is 158. And the broadcast 159. The subnet mask is very good for this prefix. Okay, for Bangor LAN, create two subnets from this base IP address and subnet mask. Start with the highest number of hosts, 20. Okay, for 20, the prefix is 27. Okay, that permits 30 hosts. The first is 65. The last is 94. And the broadcast is 95. Okay. So the next network will be 172, 25, 100, 96. Okay. 64 plus 32 is 96. The first, the prefix for two hosts is 30. That permits two hosts. The first is 97, the second host 98, and the broadcast 99. Okay, don't forget the subnet mask for 27 to 85 to 85 to 85 to 24, and for 30 to 85 to 85 to 85 to 52. Okay, and configure the IPv6 host address and link local address of the laptop to be number : 2. Okay, so you need to complete this first. Chicago LAN. Use IPv6 global prefix and subnet address B0B to create a 64-bit network address for Chicago LAN. Okay, 2001 ACAD 1234. Okay, and the fourth section B0B colon and prefix 64. Okay, 3 sections prefix 48, 4 sections prefix 64. Okay, very nice. And now configure all workstations with their appropriate address, subnet mask, default gateway DNS. The default gateway should be the first usable IP address. All other addresses of your choice. Okay, go to this PC, Phoenix PC 1A. Phoenix PC 1A, and Okay, this is for LAN 1. Use, for example, the first one is for the default gateway. The last is 126. I will use 10, 10, 10, 10, and 10. Subnet mask 25. That is 385, 385, 385, 128. Default gateway, the first 10, 10, 10, 1. And what is the DNS? The DNS server down here 8888. 8888. The another PC down here, Phoenix PC 1B on Phoenix LAN 1. Okay. Phoenix LAN 1. Okay, I will use the next 10, 10, 10, 11, 25, 25, 25, 128. Default gateway 10, 10, 10, 1. DNS 8888. Phoenix LAN 2. Okay, is for LAN 2. 129 for the default gateway. I will use 10, 10, 10. 138 for the PC. The subnet mask 255, 255, 255, 224. The default gateway is 129. 129. DNS 8888. Okay. For BAN LAN 1. Okay, BAN LAN 1. 65 for the default gateway. I will use 84, 74, 74, 172, 25, 100, 74. Subnet mask is 255, 255, 255, 224. The default gateway 172, 25, 165. The fields for the default gateway DNS 8888. Okay, be careful. Okay, the first is 65, the last is 94. I'm using 74. Be careful with the prefix or subnet mask. The default gateway is the first 65. The next, in the same BAN LAN 1, BAN LAN 1, 172, 25, 100, 75 in this case. The next number 285, 285, 285, 224, 172, 25, 100, 65, 8888. Okay, 75 to 24, 65. Very nice. And for this BAN LAN 2, this BAN LAN 2. Configure IPv6 host addresses and link local address on Chicago LAN laptop to be colon 2. Okay, here on Chicago LAN. Okay, so configure routers on BAN LAN 2 later. Now configure this PC with IPv6 address according this laptop. 2001 ACAD 1234 B0B column 2 prefix 64. Okay, link local address. The default gateway no specifications about the default gateway, so you can choose the first column 1, that is the default gateway. The same subnet, but the host is 1. And for DNS, use this DNS server, this Control-C, then paste here 200155876502 ABC column 2. Okay. Router configuration. The OSPF routing protocol is already configured. Do not erase the router configurations. There is no configuration needed on the hubs or in the internet cloud. On the core router, Fastnet 00 interface and default routes are configured. Okay. Core router, this router, Fastnet 00 is configured. Should be the connection to the cloud. The connection to the cloud is configured. Core router IPv6 interface link local address is column 1. Okay. Here. The IPv6 network is this. The connection to the laptop is column 1. Phoenix router configure SSH version 2 using any username and password. Phoenix router, this router, Phoenix router, configure SSH version 2. And don't forget the default routes are configured on core. Okay, review core. Core router enabled show running config space. Default route for IPv4 and for IPv6 configured. OSPF configured. Fastnet 0, the connection to internet is configured with IPv4 and for IPv6. Okay. The following items need to be configured on each router. Change the device name to 1 on the diagram. Okay, you need, I will use a notepad. Okay, this notepad. Okay, you need to set a host name space. I will change this at the end. All passwords should be set to be encrypted. This is service password dash encryption. Minimum password length should be 5. Security space passwords min dash length 10. Enter. Disable DNS lookups. No IP domain lookup. No IP domain lookup. Incorrect login attempts should be blocked for 2 minutes if 2 occur within 1 minute. Okay, login block for 2 minutes is 120 seconds. Attempts, 2 attempts within 1 minute, within 60 seconds. Enter. Okay. Okay, to be sure, for example, on core router, you can verify. Configure terminal. Login block -4 Question mark is time period in sequence. Okay, time period in sequence. And enable secret password should be set to class. Okay, my notepad. Enable secret class. Enter. The message display daily should be set to authorized users only or equivalent. Okay, and banner message of the day, and copy this, Control C, then paste. Okay, enter. Each connected Ethernet interface should be configured. Okay, this is different on all switches. Okay, the interfaces. Line console 0 and VTY ports. Okay, first line console 0, line console 0. Password Cisco. Password Cisco. Login to enable the login. Configure so not connection timeout occurs. Okay, is if you don't remember the command, access line console 0 no exec question mark and no exec timeout. Okay, and the notepad is no exec dash timeout. Enter. Login synchronous. Login synchronous. Save the configuration in startup config. Okay, this at the end. Don't forget this at the end. Okay, and don't forget also on VTY ports. Okay, line VTY from 0 to 15 and copy from password, login, no exit timeout, and login synchronous copy. Then paste and set the host name at the end. Okay, also you can use, for example, here exit to exit line console configuration mode and exit to exit VTY line configuration mode. Hostname at the end, because hostname will be different on each router. Okay, but look at this. Minimum password length should be 5. Okay, I'm using 10. It should be 5. Okay, the number of characters for the passwords minimum should be 5 because you know the class has only 5 and Cisco has only 5. Okay, minimum length 5. So copy this and here configure terminal. You should be on global configuration mode. Global configuration mode, then paste and set the host name up here, core-rtr. Core-rtr. Case sensitive core-rtr. Enter. Okay, very nice. Okay, another router, Phoenix router. Enter enable configure terminal and copy this, paste Phoenix, the host name Phoenix-rtr. Enter this. Okay, very nice. And bank router, enter enable configure terminal. Paste, copy, paste, bank RTR, bank RTR. Okay, this hostname bank RTR. Very nice. And don't forget to configure the interfaces. Use IP address, subnet mask, proper LAN, description of the interface, and no shutdown. Okay, and start with Phoenix router. The interface for Phoenix LAN 2 is Fast Ethernet 01. Interface Fast Ethernet 01. Set the description. Phoenix LAN 2. Okay, you can see the example. Phoenix LAN 2. Enter. Set the first IP address on Phoenix LAN 2. The first IP address on Phoenix LAN 2. Phoenix LAN 2. The first is 129. IP address 10.10.10.129. Subnet mask 224. Okay, no shutdown. Exit. Now, Fast Ethernet 00 on Phoenix router. Okay, for Fast Ethernet 00 on Phoenix router, choose an IP address on Phoenix LAN 1. Okay, choose an IP address on Phoenix LAN 1. Okay, here on Phoenix LAN 1, choose an IP address. Fast Ethernet 00, up key to repeat the previous command. Okay, Phoenix LAN 1, enter, and choose an IP address in this range between 1 and 126. For PCs, I use it 10 and 11. You can use, for example, 100. IP address 10.10.10.10. 100, and prefix is 128. Okay, in this range from 1 to 126 I'm using 100, and the prefix is 128. The subnet mask 128. No shutdown. Exit. Okay, and now configure the interfaces on core router Ethernet 010. Okay, and show running configure Ethernet 010 space configure terminal interface Ethernet 010. Okay, description facing Phoenix LAN 1. Phoenix LAN 1 IP address. The first for Phoenix LAN 1 is 1. Okay, 1. 10.10.10.1, and 255, 128. Now shutdown. Exit. Okay, the first IP is this. And now configure this another Ethernet 000 WAN LAN 2 Ethernet 000 interface Ethernet 000 up arrow to repeat the previous commands. Interface Ethernet 000 and description WAN LAN 2. Okay, WAN LAN 2. Enter and use the IP address. Look at LAN 2 only has two addresses, two host addresses, 97 and 98. Okay, you can use the first 97. Okay, IP address 172.25.100.97 and 255.255.255.252. Okay, be careful with these numbers: 172.25.100. Okay, 97, 252, very nice. Enter. Okay, this is an OSPF message. That means you configured the device very good and not shut down. Exit. Okay, the connection to internet already configured. The fast Ethernet 00 already configured for IPv4 and IPv6. You need to configure Ethernet 020, the IPv6 interface. Ethernet 020. Enter. Description is the IPv6 Chicago LAN. IPv6 address. Use the fields. Remember, this is the subnet 22001 ACAD 1234 B0B : 1 prefix 64. Okay, be careful 201 ACAD 1234 B0B : 1 prefix 64. Enter. Link local address. I need information about the link local address. Configure IPv6 host and link local address. Laptop. Okay, this is for the laptop. Okay, use the following: IPv6 address FE80 : 1 link local. Enter. No shutdown. Exit. And now down router fast Ethernet 00 for LAN 2 interface fast Ethernet 00. Description LAN 2 LAN 2. Enter. LAN 2. The first 97 is used by core router, so I will use 98. IP address 172.25.100.98 255.255.252 172.25.100.98 252. Enter. No shutdown. Okay, exit. Very good. Okay, and for fast Ethernet 01 for LAN 1, fast Ethernet 01, description LAN 1. Use the first is 65. IP address 172.25.165 255.255.224 172.25.165 224. Enter. And no shutdown. Then exit. Okay. save configurations. Okay, go to the first router, Phoenix router, and copy run to start. Enter, enter, enter. Core and copy run to start. Enter, enter, enter. Bang and copy run to start. Enter, enter, enter. Now switch configuration. Change the device name to the one on the diagram. Okay, the host name. At the end, all passwords should be set to be encrypted. Service password encryption. Copy here. Enter. Disable DNS. Okay, DNS lookups disabled. Enable secret class. Enable secret class. The banner. Use this, the same banner. Management interface VLAN, IP address description, not shut down. Default gateway. Okay, this is different on the switches. Line console, password Cisco login, exit timeout, login synchronous. Line console, password Cisco login, no exit timeout, login synchronous. Line BTY, password login, exit timeout synchronous. Copy this. The same. Okay, and copy this and paste on all switches. Look at this: service password encryption, no IP domain lookup, enable secret, banner, line console password login, no exit timeout, login synchronous, line BTY, password Cisco login, no exit timeout, login synchronous, exit hostname. Copy and go to the first switch, Phoenix switch 1A. Enable configure terminal, paste hostname Phoenix switch 1A. Enter. Okay, very good. No issues, no errors. Okay, Phoenix switch 1B. Enter, enable configure terminal. Copy, paste Phoenix switch 1B. This ban switch, enter, enable configure terminal, paste hostname ban-sw. Very good. Management interface VLAN 1 should be configured. IP address, subnet mask, description, no shutdown, default gateway. Okay, go to Phoenix switch 1A. Choose an IP address. Phoenix switch LAN 1. Okay, the switch is placed on Phoenix switch LAN 1. Interface VLAN 1. Description Phoenix LAN 1. Phoenix LAN 1. Enter. IP address. The router is 1. The switch can be the second. Subnet mask 128. No shutdown. Exit. IP default gateway. You know the gateway is the first, so it's 1. Enter. Okay, Phoenix switch 1B, interface VLAN 1, description Phoenix LAN 1, IP address. Can be the third, 10.10.10.3, 255, 128. Okay, now shut down, exit, IP default dash gateway. The third, 10.10.10.1. Very good. Now the ban switch, interface VLAN 1, description ban LAN 1, IP address. For ban LAN 1, the first is 65, the second can be 66. 172, 25, 100, 66, 255, 255, 224, 172, 25, 166, 224. Shut down. Exit. IP default dash gateway. 172, 25, 165. 65 is the first. Remember, on ban LAN 1. Enter. Very good. Save configurations. Okay, go to Phoenix switch 1A and copy, run to start. Enter, enter, enter. The second switch, Phoenix switch 1B, and copy, run to start. Enter, enter, enter. Bound switch and copy, run to start. Enter, enter, enter. Confirm that all IPv4 workstations can ping each other, all switchers, their local default gateways, and they can reach the website cisco.com through a workstation web browser. Pings may require several attempts before being successful. Okay, for example, to this PC, ping this another PC 10, 10, 10, 11. 10, 10, 10, 11. Success. Ping this another PC is 10, 10, 10, 138. 138. Success. Repeat. Success. Ping this another PC, ban PC1A, ban PC1A, 172, 25, 174. Copy. Ping, paste, 172, 25, 174. Success. Another PC is 75. 75. Success. Ping cisco.com. The server on internet, this server. May take a while. Okay, success. IPv6 laptop should be able to ping is default gateway, and IPv6 DNS server. Also reach cisco.com. Okay, go to the laptop, ping the default gateway. Okay, ipconfig. This is the default gateway. Copy, ping the default gateway. Success. Ping the DNS server. Ping 2001-5587-6502, column ABC, column 2, enter. Okay, try again. Okay, review router configuration. Show run. Ping from core router, ping the server 2001-555:2, 2001-555:2. Success. And no IPv6 routing on core router, so you need to apply that. Configure terminal IPv6 unicast routing. Now go to the laptop, ping the default gateway. Success. Ping the DNS server. Success. Okay, this is anyway, and ping to cisco.com. Obviously we'll use IPv6. Okay, using IPv6 cisco.com. Very nice. Okay, and don't forget to on Phoenix router configure SSH version 2 using any username and password. Okay, Phoenix router. Okay, configure terminal. Okay, first create a username and password. Username admin and secret password Cisco. Enter. Okay, password is Cisco, user is admin. Set a domain name, IP domain -name cisco.com, for example, and create a crypto key generate RSA general -keys modulus can be 1024. Enter. Very good. And access the lines, line BTY 0 to 15, line, be careful, line BTY 0 to 15, transport input SSH and login local, exit. Okay, transport input SSH to use only SSH and login local to use the local username and password. And now you can test from this PC, from Phoenix PC2A, access SSH on Phoenix router, verify that the default gateway of the PC is 10.10.10.129. Copy this. This is the router, Phoenix router, and go to Telnet SSH client, protocol SSH, host 10.10.10.129. Username, remember, is admin. Connect, and password, remember, is Cisco. Enter. Okay, it's working very good. Exit. No. Okay, 95%. And check results. Assessment items. Okay, the link local on the PC. Okay, the link local on the PC, and make more connectivity tests. Okay, I don't know what is the link local on the PC. You can choose any and make more connectivity tests. Okay. Thank you very much.